Okay. We are live a little bit. Oh. There we go. Okay. Yes. Let's just wait a little minute then. See if we can get this working. Get this working. Let's see. Hello, friends. I'm just gonna try and see what's going on here. Hope your day's going well. It is. It is indeed. Testing a few things, so this is going to be a bit of a weird stream. I don't know if it's going to work. There's a problem here. I think we have to go public. Alright then. That should work then. And then we also need to do this. Who can speak? Yeah. Anyone? Right. Hello. Okay. Yeah. Hello. Okay. Cool. So basically today, I want to build a little bot. Okay, there we go. So we got some commands working there. Let's make that dude a mod. Yo. Add as moderator. So yeah, let me get chat on screen. Okay, it's there. Yeah, basically, I'm trying to make a bit of a more interesting stream, right? So the goal is today to try and do some fun stuff. So I kind of want to get your opinion. So I found this pretty cool stream bot where we have a bit more control over stuff. Does Final Fantasy event come out already? Not yet, no. So if I go like, let's have a look. How are we gonna do this? Maybe like over here, perhaps. Thinking here. So if you type, let me have a little look then. I had to literally do this live to make this work. So we're building a bot. Maybe if I just show you guys, it'll be better. It'd be fine to do. Yeah, go on then. Go on then. So this is this bot, okay? For the live chat. And we have like currency and stuff. What do you need to put that way? Yeah. Is there anyone here who's like more of a sort of, what would be the word? Experienced person in terms of like taking part in people's streams? What is it that makes it interesting for you? Like loyalty, like you earn points and stuff. What do you do with the points? Right, let's just test this out. So let's see. Add all merch. Should work, I believe. Maybe not. Let's have a look again. What's commands? Commands. Add merch coins. Add all merch coins. Oh, okay. Add all merch coins. 10. That should work. Edit this. Add all merch coins. Interaction got to be the best thing, right? That work? Is the bot gone to sleep? Let me see. Merch coins. He's having a little sleep, isn't he? He's having a snooze. It's not very responsive then. Ah, I know why. Maybe slow mode. No, because he's a mod. He shouldn't have slow mode. There we go. He's coming through. Okay, so that doesn't really work. All right. So we've got the currency thing working. That's cool. Using the points to interact with the streamer in some way. Yeah, so we got some cool things, to be honest. I'm rich in merch coins. Yeah, I created the currency, so I can just print more if I need it. This one's quite interesting. Let's have a look at this. Like, I needed to make this work. So, for example, speak. Wait, I need to add the overlay though. I've got the overlay on, I believe. Yeah, we do. So speak chicken nuggets. Let's see if this works. It should work. But I don't know if it will. So I've got a text-to-speech thing where you can use your points to say something, but I don't think it's working. Test command. Name says... maybe you need to do exclamation mark. Even though it says you don't need to. Doesn't really work, does it? Must specify an amount greater than or equal to 50 merch coins. Alright, so try to do something. Greater or equal to... oh, wait, what? Required amount. There we go. Let's try that. So try to do something, but hang on, let me get rid of this first. Let's just try this. Speak. Hello. Mission banned. Might be. Yeah. Let's have a look then. Permissions. Rank requirement. Arguments. Simple, advanced. All new to me. Ah, you don't have the required 50 merch coins to do this. Current 6. Oh, I think you got it, maybe. Speak 50 high. That worked. Speak. Do I still got the merch coins thing on here? Oh, I gotta press save. Okay, here we go. Now I'm worried. Hello. This should work. I'm literally testing a bot. That's what we're doing. We're trying to build a bot.
The gaming merchants.
Oh, almost did it. Kind of cut out. It said something, and then it gave up. Okay.
Past KJ says 50. I love Dino Nuggies.
Okay. All right then. All right. Okay, so that kind of works. The voice is a little funny, but there's something. There's something. So if we all just do this now, just type something. Hi there. Just see what happens. I think the command should be TTS, right? Speak is a bit weird, but yeah, we'll wait a minute. A little slow, it seems. Aeonic, I see. It's just not really doing it now, is it? It's gone to sleep. It was working, but... that's odd. Okay. This just gone to
Past
sleep.
KJ says
there we go.
hola amigo.
With what? Only a few. Why is it so slow? Let me have a look at commands history. Command history. Let's see. Speak.
JX underscore Night 1X Gaming says hi.
Okay. Hi. It's a little delayed, but it gets there. I wonder if it's a... no, it shouldn't be. Completed. User merch coin. Speak. Running. Merch coin. So... I think there's something going on that the TTS just doesn't work sometimes. Odd. Interesting. Okay. Let's try something else then. I mean, that's a good start, isn't it? You get merch coins just by watching.
The gaming...
It just cuts out. Interesting. Okay. Let's try a game then. Try a game. See how they work. So complicated.
The Gaming Whiz says I love BBLs.
That's nice. Yeah, it's a little bit slow, isn't it? I don't know why exactly. This might not be the one then. This might not be the one, to be honest. Should just work, but it doesn't. Wait, there's no timer. There's no like specific thing stopping it from working. Missions. Oh. Here's a roll.
AEONIC says hi 1.
Hi 1. It's a really bad TTS as well, isn't it? Probably easier ways to do it, to be honest. Well, okay. I mean, at least it's
Past
earning
KJ
points.
says 100. Do you love Dino Nuggies?
Dino Nuggies? There's a lot of people that are typing it, but it's just not coming up at all. And if we go to command history, there's so many speak commands. I don't know. I think that it would be cool if you guys can earn points. And
Enderman says he.
Okay, nice. So that's cool. Everyone just spam it. Everyone type exclamation mark speak something. Let's just see what happens. Can it even keep up? It just says completed, 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 completed. I think what's happening is it will start a command, and then if someone sends another command, it will just skip it. Yeah. I think that's what's going on. Look at all these. They just don't play. Interesting. You need a queue. Yeah, we need a queue, but might be like settings or something. Look. Okay, commands. Allow commands to be whispered.
Super Pancake says grin.
Mass gifted subs per. Okay, command lock system. Requirement errors cooldown. And not really that useful. Yeah, there's nothing there really. I think this is just not the one. I don't think it's as good as I was thinking. Advanced? No. It doesn't work. Alright, friends. Okay. Alright then.
AEONIC says.
It cannot even pronounce names.
Enderman says, do you have Numino ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis?
Why is that one the one that came through and it's so clear as well? That's hilarious. Okay. Fair enough. That's pretty funny. Well, what up, friends? Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what I'm doing. I came on to try and test that. That was the goal. It didn't really work.
The Gaming Whiz says free Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay. Well, it does work now, doesn't it? A little bit. Not great though.
Speed Clark with an E says I'm EA and your wallet is mine.
Nice. Wait, let me stop this. Hang on. Let me get rid of that command real quick. Otherwise you guys are going to be just going at it, aren't you? Speak. So if I edit it now and put a merch coin requirement of 100, add that. There we go. Save. Should be
Taser
good.
Josh Plays says Peter Piper Pepper Pickle.
Pepper pickle. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's something. I gotta ask though, like, what do we do? I want to ask you guys, what makes you want to watch streams? What streamers do you watch, and what's the reason for it? Like, I want to kind of grow the stream a bit and kind of just learn more about you guys and like what you actually want to watch. Why? Why do you watch streams? By the way, this chat is just, it needs a background. I can't see editing. Let's see. Background color. 1. Okay. What are merch coins? Well, it's a new currency. It's just it's a what do you call it? Sorry, friends, I'm being silly. What it is it's just a currency for the stream. I tried to do some fun stuff, but it didn't really work so well. Let me get this chat on screen. I need like rectangle or something. It's gonna be really scuffed. Alright. But I just want to kind of speak to you guys a little bit and have a chat. Really? Image, get an image on screen. Yes, there we go. Perfect. Exactly what I need. No, that's the wrong thing. Bang, 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 bang. So where's the chat? There we go. Put that underneath the chat. That's not the right image, is it? That's why. Come on. Get it under the chat. There we go. Alright. So do you stream in AV1? No, I do not do AV1 encoding. I do good old NVIDIA NVENC, what do you call it? Right, let's get chat over here so I can actually see you guys. Why does the chat just look so terrible on my stream as well? I feel like I'm the worst streamer in the world when it comes to like actually having a nice stream. Let's see, pop it down so people can actually see what we're chatting about. You know what I mean? It obviously cuts off there. So let's move it up a little like this, go like that, get the image out the way. Alright, that'll do, I suppose. Yeah, so like, what I want to know is, what makes you stick around for a stream, and why? And what can I do to like make my streams better? My understanding is most people watch streams because perhaps they enjoy like, just kind of have, it's entertaining, it's funny, or you kind of like have that community vibe, right? But it's quite interesting for me because I'm playing like highly competitive shooter games all the time. So I have a bit of a problem where, you know, I try to interact with chat as much as possible, but we cannot compete in a way in terms of like how engaging it is, the connection between me and you, because I'm trying to focus on playing the game at the same time. So I'm just wondering like where's the balance there? Because at the end of the day, there's only so long that you can watch someone playing Apex before it just gets a bit boring. You know what I mean? All you need is more playtime, less deaths, and you're good to go. Yeah, Eddie, actually, I definitely do agree with that, yeah. It's like, if I survive for longer in the game, then people genuinely aren't going to be as bored. Yeah. Let me see, this image is kind of like cut off a little bit now. Yeah. Would suggest commentary on decisions in game. Yeah, that could be good. I watch the streams because they're fun to watch, but I want to see other genres. Yeah, I get that. Element for Mirage available for decoys. No, it's a bit bugged really. Watch streams because of the community, and so I can help you out. Thank you. Maybe some kind of bot that viewers can interact with to trigger challenges mid-game. Yeah, I mean, I do long-term probably want to do that kind of stuff, you know, have like a bot where we can do stuff a bit more like interactivity, but I think that's sort of like an extra, you know? At the end of the day, it's the stuff between me and you that makes it entertaining. Is Apex boring for you now? Do you think the finals is going to grow as big as Apex? I think Apex is never boring per se, but you need direction in the game, right? If there's no focus and it's the only thing you're playing, it does become boring because it's like, what do you even do? You've reached the highest ranks, you've done all the badges, there's no challenge, there's no purpose, there's no new modes. That is boring. But the core gameplay is always good, and the finals is... The thing is with the finals, right? It's fun, but it's gonna hit a roadblock, and that roadblock is players are gonna get like there's two camps of players, right? You have the players who are trying to play it for fun, you know, let's call them the casuals, right? You get on the game to have fun with your friends or whatever. You play the game, and that's the main goal for you, is you're trying to have fun. And then you have the sweats, the ones who want to play the game and try and compete at the highest level. Those players are always going to be around. I think the finals has a good chance to be a competitive game. But if you're playing it casually, after like 5-10 hours, you're doing the same thing over and over and over again. It becomes boring. It becomes frustrating as you go up against more competitive players. And there's nothing to do. The core gameplay loop of the finals gets boring quickly. So I think that game, unfortunately, is not going to last, honestly. I don't think it will. Outside of that very core competitive audience. I could be wrong, you know. Like, let's say Counter-Strike and Valorant, they do well, despite them sort of being the same. But the thing is with the finals is the core gameplay meta is really confusing. Most games that are objective-based, it's very clear to be like, oh, I just need to go to this point, defend it, or I need to go into this point and put down a bomb, and then I win, right? In the finals, it's like, oh, I need to cash out if there's 35 seconds left on the clock, but if there's less than that, I don't need to cash out. And if there's players running here who have got more money than me, then I need to hide. It's just like, I think that's a bit of an unreadable meta for the casual player base. It's I don't have much hope for the long term of that game in terms of it being popular or like competing with other live service games. It's a really cool game, but yeah, I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Besides that, not going to lie. That's honestly how I feel. I like the game, but it's not without problems per se. What I'm going to try and do is make this a bit smaller if we can. Maybe make the chat a little smaller as well. That way we can kind of actually chat. Now, we want big chat, but less messages. I think we got to just cut off the long message. Nah, that doesn't work. Hang on. Width. 1920 divided by 2, guys. Quick math. 960, sorry. And then 540. That'll be better, I think. Should just make the text a bit bigger. More private games. Private games are fun. Yeah, and then what we're going to do is transform, reset, transform. There we go. Cut off the top and not the bottom. Okay, there we go. Cool. I kind of want to just, like, keep chatting. I mean, you know, ask me questions, whatever. Let's see how it goes, because I don't necessarily know if playing the game right now is particularly interesting for you guys. Let's see, get the chat here. Come on now, little chat. Let's go over there. There we go. Crikey, mate. The image 2. Very, very scuffed chat for a minute. I just want to see finals become new Hyperscape. I really want it to live long. Yeah, I mean, it's got a good dev team, published by a big publisher, so it could be around for a long time. Totally not a biased opinion, but you should play games with Ashton and us mods. Absolutely, yes. I definitely agree. It's hard for me. I'm really disorganized all the time, so that's why it doesn't happen as often as I'd like it to, but I would like to. You excited for tomorrow? I'm excited for the LTM, but I'm a bit like, it's weird, man. The first great event we've had in a while. I mean, we had the 3 strikes mode, which is wonderful. But this event looks amazingly fun, super exciting, but there's this air of sort of like worry. A lot of people are mad at Apex already because of the pricing. I haven't really spoke about it yet because I'm kind of waiting. I don't know. I think that we need to wait to see the real pricing. But yeah, a lot of people kind of worried about that, which is a shame because the actual event itself is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome, right? How's your day so far? Harley, it's good, it's good, it's good. How's your day, my friend? Are you planning on getting everything in the event or just go for the Buster Sword? I don't know yet. It's going to depend. It's going to really depend on the pricing of everything and how I feel about how the event is presented. But I'll probably get everything, but only because I think I'm in the space where I create content about the cosmetics a lot. If ever did a Game Immersion crossover, what sort of event would you have? Probably bring back all my favorite LTMs. Content idea for every death: chug an entire bottle of maple syrup. How long until the death, like, actually becomes real at that point? Shall we talk about the event then? Shall we talk about this event and why it's potentially an issue? We can do that. Let's have a little chat about it. Let me have a little look then. Let me have a little look. Right then. So, I need to get an image up. Alright, hang on a minute. Bear with me a little second. So, we need some... I think what I'm going to do is probably put this image in... One little minute, friends. Alright. I think I got a video on my computer as well. We can open this in Paint. Okay, get that in Paint. Alright, there we go. Okay, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to get the video, which should be on my PC somewhere. Probably like... Could be this, I think. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, let's talk about this event then. Shall we? A little bit. Why is everybody kind of a bit worried about this? So let's bring up this actual event trailer, which they dropped on Twitter. All right, I was kind of waiting like 30 minutes. Yeah, Ashton, exactly right. So, a lot of people are pretty... I guess how we're going to break this topic down is first I want to explain what's happened, where the frustration is, and where the community is at this point. Explain what may be happening, explain why people are mad, and also explain why creators don't really speak out about it much, which I think a lot of people kind of don't really get. And I've got a unique perspective where I am a creator. I do cover content about cosmetics a lot. I do have contact with devs at times, and I know the human side of things besides it. But I also know how ridiculously overpriced things have, and I will have and will speak out if things are a bit expensive, right? So, you know, I'm not afraid to talk about that. So we're going to get into this. So obviously this trailer was dropped on Twitter. It was like a little mini trailer for the event cosmetics. Now, we need to look at this in a way to understand the greater picture, right? This is their first collab with a big brand, okay? Square Enix is the team that they have partnered with. Unlike the Post Malone event, where it's just one guy, and I guess, well, to be honest, I don't really know how much is involved in terms of his music label, but it's one guy. The rules are a lot less strict, let's say. Square Enix are going to care a lot more about the specifics in terms of how Respawn handle their IP, how monetization is dealt, and all that stuff. And on top of that, I imagine Respawn had to pay a pretty price to put these cosmetics in their game. Okay? So starting this from the perspective of Respawn, I'm guessing their monetization team is like, look, this is going to cost us more than a normal event. We're not just paying for the cosmetics, you know, because sometimes they outsource cosmetics. Obviously, they have to pay for the dev time to make cosmetics. Not only do they have to do that, they also have to then pay for the licensing, right? So for this to be a success, remember, Respawn and EA, that's just a business, okay? And we are their customers. So from that perspective, they have spent more money on this than normal. Their thoughts are, we need to bring in more money than normal, right? To cover those costs, okay? And actually say, this is a profitable thing. We can go to our shareholders and say, this was great. We're going to do more. That's just how business works. It sucks. I get it. It does. Like, we are just wanting to play games for fun. But at the core of it, it is a giant business where everything is about money, revenue, success. You know, that's how it works, right? However, there's different ways they can go about it, and the way they went about it, based on the information we have here, may not be the best, right? So we've provided that context. Let's now have a little look at this image, okay? Let's have a little look, a little look. This is what's got people really wound up, all right? We're gonna have a closer look at this now, here. Okay, let me just drag that here, shall we? Where's a good spot for it? Okay, so let's have a little look at this, right? What we have here is a little sneak peek of the store and the pricing, which is something they did not put in any other information or the patch notes or anything like that. It's a bit of a mystery, which I don't really like, and that's why I haven't spoke about it too much, because it's still a mystery. But the issue here is down here. That's a very horrible color. Let's get a big fat brush with red, okay? Down here, all right? Okay? What we have here is purchase one pack, 100 Apex coins, or 1,650 crafting metals. 100 Apex coins for a single pack. Awesome. Love it. That's so cheap. Great. Great stuff. But trouble is, it's 90% off. Like, it's 90% off. So, the first thing the community goes is, okay, well, what's the real price then? What is the normal price? Normal price is 1,000 Apex coins for a single pack, okay? And you combine that with the 36 items, that is 36,000 Apex coins, which, that equals like $360, okay? And that's where a lot of people are getting this number from. It's $360 to get a mythic death box, okay? Now, trouble is with that, that's too much money, okay, isn't it? Like, let's rewind a little bit. Remember that this is a business. They got to make money, blah, 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 blah. But if we compare it to other games, no game out there is running, like, we're talking AAA games, right? Mobile game, different story. But AAA games selling $300 events. Like, it's a bit much, isn't it? Right? Which is a problem. Now, thing is, we don't really know what this means here, this discount, right? I'll say it straight now. There are two things I don't like about this event. From the information we have so far, I don't like that the only items we can buy outright are the iconic items, right? In the store, you can buy iconic items outright. That's great. I love that. The fact that we can just buy items, we don't have to participate in the loot box side of things. I like that, and I like that they've changed past events so that they give us that option. But this is a step backwards because we can't buy these legendary items outright. We can't buy these epic items outright. We can't buy these rare items outright. There is no way to participate in, like, all of this event, all of the cosmetics besides these iconic skins, without participating in this random chance, which is not cool in my opinion. I don't really like that, and I hope for future events they potentially think about changing it, right? Now the second part of this that I'm a bit unsure about is they put this image out, just a tiny little snippet of the event store, okay? with a 90% discount here and a 60% discount here for these bundles. To me, that seems a little bit weird. Now, I don't want to get into like tinfoil hat conspiracy land, but perhaps they're trying to read the room with this. Maybe, right? The event hasn't gone live yet. There is a chance they could bring the price down, okay? There is also a chance that this isn't a one-pack thing. There is no information online that suggests that you buy one pack and then the very next day, the very next pack, it's immediately 1,000 Apex coins. That is definitely not said anywhere. They haven't given us enough information to really go off of, right? So it's yeah, it's a bit of a weird, mysterious situation. But my hope is, one, they will maybe think about changing the event so we can actually buy these items outright instead of partaking in the store. And two, this discount thing here is actually maybe a scaling discount, okay? A scaling discount wherein we buy one pack, it's now 80% discount. We buy another 70, 60, 50, whatever. And overall, the overall pricing would come out to be around about the same as a normal collection event. Now, granted, it is 36 items instead of 24. We get more items here, like this legendary emote, mythic box, and the Buster Sword. Like, a tiny bit higher pricing for more items is not the end of the world. Is it expensive still? Yes, it is. But within terms of Apex, right? We have to find that balance, I suppose. Whatever pricing they think is acceptable versus what we're willing to pay. Okay? So, yeah. We want it to be within the realms of past collection events, right? We don't want it to suddenly be double the price, right? A normal collection event, you can get 160. If it's more than 320 or like around that, it's ridiculous. We want less than 200 for this whole thing. That's already quite a lot, isn't it? Quite a lot. So that's my hopes with this, is that this is actually a scaling sort of system. And it will, let's say after one Apex pack, it goes to 80%. Another one, 75. Another one, 60. So on and so on, right? Until it does eventually become 1,000 Apex coins. By the time you're like here, right? And you're like, oh yeah, I'm only 6 packs away from getting that mythic death box. And then the price is 1,000. That's my guess, and honestly, they're taking a page out of any mobile cosmetic events book. That's exactly what they do, right? You have ridiculously low odds for the highest value items, and a very confusing pricing system that's scaled based on how much you've already spent on the game, which, in my opinion, is horrible. It's not great. It is not great. I don't like that. I think there needs to be transparency in this thing, because this whole system is set up in a way where, okay, let's have a look at this, right? This is what they're setting you on this adventure, okay? You open the game, you think, oh, one Apex pack for 100 coins. All right then, I'll get that. I've only spent 100 coins. It's fine. No big deal. And then you're like, well, there's also a 60% discount on this. And if I buy that, then I'll definitely get an iconic or a legendary. And it's 60% discount. And it's only 400 coins per pack. And I'm going to unlock this item here, right? Suddenly you're like, okay, it's affordable, it's affordable, it's affordable. You do that, right? And then perhaps the price goes up, right, to 80%, okay? Or 70 here, okay? And you're like, well, I got this item already. And, you know, there's still like a couple items in the event I want, and it's still pretty cheap. So I'm gonna just buy it again, you know? Because then at the end of the day, I'll get this item here, and it's still pretty cheap. And it just keeps building up and up and up and up until you kind of accidentally spent more than you really planned to. Which is not good. It's not a good feeling to open a game and spend money on it when you didn't really plan to. Hands up in the chat. Has anybody here played a game whether it's a mobile game, a free-to-play game, CSGO, for example, with cases, or perhaps a mobile game like COD Mobile, and you've spent money on the game just thinking, I'm going to spend a little bit of money, and then you end up spending more than you originally planned. Anyone done that before? Just curious. Because this kind of thing is, yes. Yes. Yeah. Always think ahead. Defo with Apex, most definitely. Yes, yep. Yeah, with Genshin Impact. Right. So, basically, what they're doing here is they've built a system that kind of encourages you to start this journey of spending and encourage you to keep getting closer and closer to unlocking these rewards, right? Now, this is not a nice monetization system, in my opinion, and I don't really think that it's great. For a game that is about being inclusive, and EA's stance is kind of always about like how to put it. They've got a positive play charter, right? It's all about positive play, being friendly online and supportive and mental health and all this stuff. This whole thing here just it goes against that, in my opinion. It will leave you opening the game with excitement and leaving the game with a pit in your stomach because you put too much money into the game by accident because you wanted to try and get one of these items and you ended up not getting it, which is horrible. It's a horrible experience. And yeah, we don't want to be feeling that when we're playing this game that's supposed to be about inclusiveness, having fun, positivity, right? All this stuff. So, let's bring it back a bit. Let's remember that this is a company. It is a business, and they're trying to bring enough revenue into this event to make this event successful enough for them to keep doing collab events, which is understandable. So I think that as a community, like, the best thing we can do, like, let's just remind ourselves that we don't necessarily know how this all works out. It could be a lot better than we think, but we'll see, okay? We'll see. I think as a community, we need to come together and go, look, we're happy to support the game because we want to see the game do well, right? We all want to see Apex do well. And I think spending money on cosmetics is a great way to show the devs that we're happy with the game and we enjoy it and we like the content they're putting out. So it is a shame in a way that all of these cosmetics are really cool. Give me a second here. Let me just get up the blog post. Get up the blog post here. Hold up. Oh, we just got new patch notes. Oh. Yo, hold up. Huh. Interesting. A surprise. Did I post about that? They didn't even put mid-season patch notes. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. Anyway, let me just get back to this point a minute, okay? Let's just get back to this point. As a community, I think we need to speak with our wallets. If we don't like something, right? It doesn't mean we don't like the game. We love the game. We like the devs. I think the dev team are awesome. But it may be that the people in charge of monetization have gone, this is the most successful way, data-driven information we have to get as much money as possible out of this event. And as a community, if we're just like, yeah, then they'll just keep doing it. They will keep doing it, right? So the best thing we can do is jump into this event, give them as much support as possible, play the event, okay? Because this is cool, right? LTM, really awesome. Let's go put some time into it. Show the devs that we love this content. We want more LTMs. We want this content. We need to get in and show them through data that we actually like the content they're putting out, right? In terms of content here, content, okay? Important word, okay? Right? We like it. We love it. And in fact, we may even want to buy some skins, okay? If we, in the past, have spent money on skins and we like these skins, then spend it on these things here, right? absolutely a sure chance of getting the skin you want. You buy one of these, you get the skin you want. You don't have to take part in this chance. You don't have to take part in this weird monetization we're doing. Those are the two signals we can give to the devs to say, we like that, okay? Or alternatively, just play the game and don't spend any money, right? And then when it comes to this, oh wait, where is it? Here. When it comes to this whole thing, my advice to you is maybe we shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't. Now, it really does depend on how much it really costs in the grand scheme of things. If this thing, like in total, is equivalent to a normal collection event, I think it's okay. It will be okay. But if it ends up being like $300, it's better we all just kind of say, nah, I think this is a bit too much, if that makes sense. Because Respawn then has that data to say, okay, this was not successful, right? And then in the future, we have more events where they are going to say, okay, we'll cut the choice, we'll cut the prices, or okay, we'll allow you to buy all these items outright if you want to, right? We've got to remember in the past, it's happened 2 times. The Iron Crown event was just, it wasn't a great event. Community was pretty mad and they had to change it. Second time it happened was the Peacekeeper reactive skin recolor for a collection event reward. No one really bought that much. People got mad and they haven't brought it back. So this is the dialogue we have between the devs. It's the only way we can actually truthfully communicate with them. Going online and shouting in devs DMs or messaging them hateful things and saying, fix your game, you stupid devs. Like, that's not good. That's not gonna, like, that does not help at all. And at the end of the day, these are actual people who develop the game and they make it, they put all of their heart and passion into it. There are so many passionate devs on this team. I guarantee it. I've spoken to some, I've seen them. There's a lot of really hardworking devs that make the balancing, you know, they work on the servers and they bring out all of these cool cosmetics, right? So we don't need to give them hate. There's no like point raising our pitchforks and all that stuff. It's not going to work, right? It's just that does not help this dialogue that we have. The dialogue we do have is we spend money or we don't, depending on like what they give us. So depending on how it is tomorrow, we'll see, right? It's still a mystery. It is still a mystery, okay, with these little percentage things. But simple way to put it is just don't spend if you feel like it's too expensive, and they will change. They'll change, right? And the second thing is, if you really, really, really want to get this thing here, the sword, I think that it's important we come at this, like, don't go into this emotionally charged, because less than 1% means 0%, right? Less than 1% when you have 36 packs is basically 0, okay? How many of you right now in the chat got heirloom shards from a pack before your 500th pack? How many? Anybody? Just curious. Before your 500th pack, before any collection events. Me, not me. Oh, quite a few actually. Barely. Oh, I did not. Me, no, me. With the 500th. Oh, okay. Right. That's quite a lot, right? Now, do you guys know how many packs on average that was before you got it? How many packs on average? Let's see. 480, 400, 350 to 400, 200 to 400. So I haven't got it. 450. Okay. Let's see some more. How many packs on average did you get your first heirloom shards? 200, 300, around 200 packs. 50 something. So you got really lucky, around 60 packs. So basically, most people with a less than 1% chance, which is basically what the same odds are here. people are getting it around people are getting it around like 200 to 300 packs. But in this event, there's only 36 packs. So the chance that you actually get this mythic is really, really low. Like, it's just ridiculously low. It's basically, some of you will, and some of you will post online like, yeah, I got it. But just remember, that's not going to happen to you. It just won't. It's not going to happen. It's so unlikely. And on top of that, I think that, you know, this discount's pretty good. For 400 like Apex coins per pack, like, it's pretty okay. But if you really want this mythic, right, wait until you understand how much it costs in total, because you will have to get all 36, right? At the end of the day, you just will. Like, 99.999% of us in chat right now would have to get all 36 packs before they got the mythic. So just keep that in mind before you spend any money. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely check it out when it goes live on this channel, which will be tomorrow. We'll have a countdown stream as well, and what I'll do is I will figure out exactly how much it's gonna cost for everyone to get it, so we actually understand, and I'll share that with you so that you guys don't spend money unless you know exactly how much you're gonna be spending. Less than 1%, yeah, it doesn't really say, which is a bit weird. I just want the sword, that is it. Yeah, I mean, we don't know. But we don't know if it's even going to be 300. That's the thing. Anyway, let's have a look at these patch notes. Okay? I'm going to make the chat a bit smaller again, boys. And then we're going to have a look at these patch notes. But chat. Oh, a bit smaller. Yeah, we're going to check the patch notes. I just want to see if they tweeted anything as well. It's a pretty small patch, but maybe we got some map changes. I'm pretty sure we will. It's like the website's gone down, actually. Let me just check if they posted anything. Nothing. Horizon got a nerf, maybe? I'm gonna make this into a video as well. Alright. Okay, yeah. We're gonna make this into a video, I think. Okay, here we go. Hey everyone, hope you're well. Apex Legends patch notes for the mid-season update have gone live for tomorrow. So of course we're getting the Final Fantasy event. We know about that. I do have a few things to say about the pricing and stuff. So bear with me on that if you're curious about how I think about it. But let's look at the actual balance changes. I'm more excited about the LTM. The cosmetics are really cool, but like I say, we'll talk about the pricing and stuff in a minute. Let's just take a look at what's actually coming in these patch notes. So this is the mid-season update, which is pretty cool. You know, so the event is going January 9th to 30th. Hang on. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, I'm going to zoom out real quick. There we go. Let's have a look at patch notes balance updates. Right. This is what we were missing the other day. R301 and Vault leave the crafter. Nice. I'm missing the R301, to be honest. Hemlock and also, yeah, I was expecting the Hemlock to go in the crafter. We still got the Nemesis on the ground. It's quite interesting that the alternator is being replaced by the Vault, because in terms of meta, they're both quite similar performance. Mastiff. Tactical reload time reduced. Empty reload time reduced. Draw time reduced. So they just made the Mastiff stronger. At least reloading and handling. The R9 got damage reduced to 11 now. Current SMG damage reduced. So it looks like they're trying to once again hit these SMGs with more nerfs. The SMG meta is still massively strong. If you remember, they talked about this, I think like a couple seasons ago now, that the SMGs were too strong, and they tried to bring the power of the shotguns up, and the SMG is kind of tiny bit down. This is going to help quite a bit, but we'll see how that actually affects gameplay. Legends. More. Okay, this is interesting. More nerfs. Catalyst piercing spikes. Now require line of sight to an enemy player to activate. Wait, what? Wait, hang on a minute. Does that mean line of sight from the spike? Or you as a player need to have line of sight of the enemy player? This is a bit confusing. Obviously, Catalyst is still very meta. Spikes that have not been activated will still slow players. Ah, right. So you will still be slowed, but you won't take damage anymore. So that's pretty interesting. I like that. I'm not quite sure how this is going to work in gameplay. We'll have to figure that out. Bit confusing. Can't go through walls. Oh, yeah, you know what, Aeonic, you might be right about that. It probably can't go through walls. So it has to have line of sight of you between you and the little spike thing. That's going to change the meta quite a lot. With this being like, you know, you have the, hang on a minute. You have the walls, right? And you have your door here. And then you have the catalyst spike, like going through, clipping through it. This is going to stop that meta then, which is quite interesting. That's why she's so powerful in many ways, at least her tactical. Horizon. Improved Horizon audio to make fools less silent. Okay, this is very good. I hope this is actually an impactful change. Hard landing audio adjusted to match other legends. Soft landings now play audio in world. Okay, so this is crazy. Oh, okay. You know how everyone was saying that Horizon just has silent footsteps? Apparently, she actually did have silent footsteps. You know when she lands and has her passive activate? Apparently before this patch, literally that had no audio for real. It wasn't a bug, it just didn't have audio. But now that's changed. Wonderful. Gravity lift exit audio range increased to make it easier to hear characters who exit. Really good. Finally, let's hope this actually is quite impactful in terms of gameplay. That's awesome though. Really, really, really awesome. Super happy about that. Needed to happen for a long time. Newcastle. Castle wall impact will now destroy Conduit's energy barricade. Okay. Nice little counter to Conduit. Not that her ult is really the powerful part of her kit. Mobile shield can now be destroyed by enemy crypto EMP. Okay. Delayed balance adjustments from the season 19 patch are now fully integrated. Okay, so that's the jumping height and speed, I believe. Rampart. Amp walls are no longer destroyed by friendly crypto EMP or Mad Maggie's Wrecking Ball. So that's more of like a quality of life change. You know, yeah. Friendly EMP shouldn't destroy it, so that makes sense. Maps. Oh, what is this? Added an adjusted cover at Zeus Station Echo HQ. Added ring console to Coastal Camp. Added Trident to Barometer, finally. Adjusted the position of the ring console, survey beacon, and crafting station at Lightning Rod. Reduced volume of ambient audio at Zeus Station. Removed ring console, survey beacon, and crafting station from Thunderwatch. Okay, resolved a number of additional bugs and rat spots. Restored missing ring console. 4 new staircases at Echo HQ to improve vertical navigation. Okay. Adjusted position of the zip lines in Watson's Pylon to improve consistency of mantle jumping. That is the funniest thing to hear in patch notes ever. Okay, I did actually find I could never mantle jump in those buildings, so maybe that'll help. Reduced amount of ultra rare loot. No, no. You know how they always like loot, like stick tons of high value loot when a new POI drops, and then they nerf it? So Watson's room is no longer going to be that great. New cover for mixtape mode only for Zeus Station. Increase the speed of the redeployed balloon. Yeah, that is great because it takes you so long to get up that. Mixtape. All right, we're getting rid of Hammerlad and Production Lard. Lava Siphon Cosmic Treatment going in. It looks like we're getting map changes as well, maybe, I hope. Quarter States Watson Pilot out. Scotland Fragment Zeus Station in. So basically, you know, oh, we're getting Overflow and Particle. I really like Overflow. Really glad to see that back. One of the old arena maps. Added new legend voice lines that occasionally play on Respawn. Okay. Just control stuff. World systems. Extended supply bins. Added a cap to the number of heat shields a team can receive from the secret drawer. Added a cap on number of medkits. Okay, what about map changes? Bug fixes. Can't get under the map anymore. Nilfheim Hunter Skin, Raven now white. Okay, bug fixes, bug fixes. You can't make the V shape with Conduit anymore. Okay. What's going on here then? Modes, blah, 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 blah. Quality of life. No, visibility for jammers. There's a lot of stuff here, but no map map changes? Mixtape map rotation. Oh, maps, no? Isn't that a bit weird? We saw World's Edge and King's Canyon. I don't know if they missed that out. if you look here, the fact that they've got rid of Hammond Labs and Production Yard, which is Olympus, the Lava Siphon and Caustic Treatment, which are Kings Canyon. Same here, Skulltown Fragment East. To me, that I feel like we are losing Broken Moon and Olympus and getting Kings Canyon and World's Edge. I think they just forgot to put that in the patch notes, to be honest. Okay, that's pretty interesting then. Right, now, I want to talk about this, okay? This little image that appeared in the trailer for, well, let me just show you real quick. Let me show you this. Okay, so this was the trailer. It's gotten a lot of people were pretty frustrated with this event, and I do want to just share some quick thoughts on it. I will be streaming this event live, so you guys can check it out as well tomorrow. But for now, let's just watch this through, and basically we'll talk about this pricing problem that a lot of people are dealing with. My thoughts on it. So you have this Watson skin. You know, they're just showcasing the skins and how the event works. It's cool, you know, nice cosmetics. But then it's this image here that's getting a lot of people riled up. And we have a closer look of this here. Let me just find it real quick. I have a close-up look of this image. Let me just zoom in here. Actually, what I'm going to do really quickly, hang on friends, let me just get it up and paint again. It's just so much easier if we do that. There we go, because I can draw on it, you know. We're drawing on a picture, boys. Yeah, so fun. Okay. So, this is the image that's getting a lot of people riled up, and I want to talk about it a little bit. So, I did talk about it on my stream quite a bit, so I'm just going to cover this briefly. Basically, what's going on here is you have 36 items. Hang on. 36, okay? And then you have this 90% discount here, right? And a 60% here for 4 packs. Now, the current assumption is once you spend one time on one of these options, the discount will immediately go. Now, we don't know if that's true, but if that's the case, then you have, let's say you bought this one here, right? I mean, I don't know why you would. 4-pack bundle versus 1-pack. It's basically the same price. So either way, it's 1,000 Apex coins per pack for 36 items. Basically, if you don't count any discounts or like the free packs, that is 36,000 Apex coins for essentially a collection event with collab skins, right? It's really overpriced, okay? I definitely do agree. Now, my hope is this discount is a little bit more complex. My hope, and I really say hope, is that this 90% after one purchase will go to 80%, and then 70, and then 60, so on and so forth, until the overall pricing of this event will be around about the same as a normal collection event, maybe a tiny bit more. That is my hope, because we really don't know what this means. Like, how long does this discount last? Now, if it really is the case that we buy one time and then the discount's immediately gone, and we do have to spend close to 30,000 Apex coins, right? Or basically, in terms of real money here, $300, right? It's too much, isn't it? Right? It is too much. So I think that if we are unhappy with this pricing, just like with past events, we should really take part in the LTM and play that as much as we can to let the devs know, hey, we really like this content. It's a lot of fun, right? And maybe even buy these iconic skins, because you can buy those outright and they're really cool skins. And if you want to buy them, then feel free. But I think if it does end up being $300, we can all just not buy it. You know, I think that's the easy way to do it, and perhaps they will then adjust the prices. But my hope is that they thought about this already, and the overall price will be similar to other collection events. I'm hoping for that. There's still a glimmer of hope, so we'll see. I'm going to be streaming it tomorrow. We'll find out what the pricing is, and I'll let you know. One really important thing as well is this less than 1% chance. What that is a big, just, it's not going to happen. This 1% is 0%. So once you've opened your free packs and maybe spent this 100 Apex coins, it's not worth trying to risk it, okay? I think it's better just to not even try, because you're just going to waste your money. And it's a bit of a risk, right? If you type in the comments now, have you ever got heirloom shards within 36 packs? Anyone in the comments of this YouTube channel, YouTube video? Probably not. We did it on live stream. The average was about 200 to 400 packs people are getting their heirlooms with a less than 1% chance, right? So if you're only opening 36 packs, the chance of you getting this with less than 1% is so low that I just don't think it's going to happen. So like I say, we can all take part in this LTM. We should have fun and enjoy the content because it's a really cool event. We could maybe buy these skins if we feel like it, if we like them, and they are really cool. But this whole thing here, I think, depending on the pricing, you know, maybe we should skip it. But we'll see tomorrow. I'm hoping that it will be cheaper. Anyway, yeah, that's my opinion on everything. Do appreciate all the support, guys. Yeah, I'll see you in the comments. Let me know what you think. See you there. Cheerio. All right, that's the little video we did there. I think that's a pretty good idea. Overall, you know, I think that we're probably going to get the new maps, right? It seems likely, doesn't it? Doesn't it seem likely? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, boys. Let me see. Gotta upload this video now. Upload this video. No, things match my search. Okay. Okay. There we go. Okay. Mid-season patch 5. Just gonna do that. This nice, easy update, and we will just get a quick screenshot of everyone here. Is Finals gonna take the lead? I don't think so, honestly. I think that unlikely. I think the Apex will still do well. The thing that just gets me is Finals is going to be a bit boring for most players once they've played it for like 5-10 hours, unless you're super competitive. Like, I really enjoy it, but I think a lot of people will get bored. We'll see though. Just making a thumbnail, my friends. Very nice and simple one, really. Don't need to do anything crazy, so it won't take long. Don't you worry. Yeah. Oh, 1 second. Okay, Just a delivery came. All right. Yeah. Come on then. Do 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 do. Ah, okay. You putting the reaction YouTuber face on the thumbnail? No, it's very simple. I'm just putting a picture with the word patch notes. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put new patch notes because people already saw the other video and they'll think, well, I already saw that. But this is slightly different, isn't it? Mirage fix. I kind of just skimmed through a lot of it, honestly. The bug fixes. I usually do, but maybe I should take a closer look. Okay. I think the speak command, is it working? I don't know. Apex Legends, okay. Da 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 da. Hello, Merch. What's up, Clark? How's it going? Let me just make sure that's all good to go. All right. That should be good. That there. I mean, that should be good now to go out. It is. Okay, there we go. See, that's why I didn't release a video today, because I had a feeling. Ba 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 ba. Crafting rotation changes to 1 point or more. I just don't quite know how they didn't like mention the map update. Maps. They even put pictures of the other maps in. I don't know. Maybe they just changed the mixtape maps. Could be. We'll see. We'll see. What up? Just join in. What's up? What's up? Yeah, we're just chilling, really, aren't we? Just chilling. Big change W video. Yeah, ramp up buff a little bit. little bit. All right. I think we are good on the video. I think the speak command is busted. It's not working. New game mode tomorrow. So, guys, tomorrow what I'm gonna do is stream basically the entire time, all the way leading up to the update. So you guys are gonna be able to come and say hello and all that stuff. And we'll do some fun stuff. I think we can do a bit of a giveaway. And we'll just see what happens, really. I'm going to probably end the stream there. I just wanted to have a bit of a chat, to be honest. Yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you could go and give support on the patch notes video, that would be awesome. I would really appreciate that. You can go check it out here. And yeah, I'm going to leave it then. Tomorrow we'll be live all the way up leading into the event. We're going to cover the cosmetics, see what the real price is, play
Past
the new LTM.
KJ says 100 baguette bread 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 baguette bread.
Okay, it works. Nice. Okay, guys, yeah, thanks for that. I'll see you very soon, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Cheerio.